Hey go-getters, welcome to the channel. We've had lots of videos on machines already on this channel and you've been loving them so much. Some of you have shown interest on the machines and you complained of the fact that they are expensive, or maybe they are expensive to run, or the production cost of those products you are aiming for are expensive. So today we came up with 8 machines that produce high value goods with the cheapest raw materials, or rather machines that use the cheapest raw materials to produce high value goods. And I guess most of you are going to be excited to discover these machines. And honestly, preparing for this video, I got to understand to what extent we could go to make you guys satisfied. But if we are where we are today, it's thanks to you, and we don't take that for granted at all. So to produce this video, we had to do a lot of digging in order for us to come up with these machines we are going to be talking to you about here. So please, before we even start, do well to like this video, because I know this video is going to be a game changer as concerns production machines on the channel. For everyone who watches this video has no excuse anymore not to embark on production. These machines have the advantage that not only they are suitable for those who have limited budget for their project, but also they are convenient for any African country. So after watching this video, there's no need for some of you who always come under the videos to ask, okay, I'm in Liberia, can I also do this business? Or I'm in Uganda, is this business suitable for us? Oh, I'm in Congo, can I? No. These are businesses that you are going to be producing things that are used by Africans on daily basis. So you are sure going to be having a huge ready market. If you are new to the channel, my name is Elvin Jig, and my mission on this channel is to make sure that you attain your financial independence as soon as possible. You are watching Africa Today, and we are starting right now. So the first business, or the first machine we are going to be talking here about, is the paper egg tray making machine. And before we get into the raw materials used for the production of the egg trays, it is worth noting here that this business is very lucrative as it is easily recycled. That is, the raw material keeps being recycled and recycled and recycled. So you make a lot of money. That said, the very first advantage with this business is that you are going to be using waste. Yes, basically waste to manufacture your product. And these are mainly paper products like newspapers, cardboards, magazines, just to name a few. You can also use wheat straw pulp and many other things that you could lay your hands around that basically are made of paper or plywood. You could also use sawdust. So basically, be it the paper, sawdust, wheat straw pulp, plywood, or whatever you call it, they are easily accessible to everyone. And we know in every African country, there are press centers where you could easily lay your hands on paper waste or old and deteriorated books, basically everything paper. You have the advantage of getting those papers for free. So with the paper egg tray production, you have certain steps to follow, such as the crushing and the compensation and compression and many other stages that have to take place before you get your final product. But basically, you are spending very less. Once you've bought your machine, you basically have all the raw material you need around you. So before I go to the next one, let me quickly mention here that I won't be going into lots of details when it comes to the rest of the machines, because they basically use the same raw material. So to save up time and not make this video long, I am going to be brief with the points. So the next machine here is the tissue paper making machine. Yes, with this machine, you are basically using the same things as the egg tray making machine. And another advantage that this business has is the fact that it is highly customized. A lot of customers or companies could come up to you wanting you to customize their tissue for them. And when we talk of tissue making machine, you're going to be making various tissues like the table tissues or kitchen tissues, toilet tissues, and basically the daily tissue, that is the sanitary tissue, and the multi-purpose tissue that basically everyone could use for whichever reason they want. You know, these tissues used in cars or that people use during the day just to wipe off their sweat or basically wiping their hands and everything. Those are the things you are going to be producing with your tissue making machine. And like I said, some clients are going to be coming up to you for customization, and you're going to be taxing them additional charges for that, making much more money. So the next point here is the paper plate machine. Yes, we are talking of the paper plates you see in fast food joints, in ghost kitchen businesses also, that those who cook and deliver food online, they use such dishes at times. So with this machine, you are going to be having lots of clients because a lot of Africans order food online right now, and there are a lot of fast food joints that are being opened all over the place, and some restaurants also use that to make their takeaway parcels for their customers. People throw parties every day. Some of them, especially for kids events, love to use paper plates because they are easily disposable and are safe for the kids. Unlike the breakable plates, be it ceramic or glass or whichever, that are not safe for kids because the kids are going to be breaking them. So a lot of people would rather go for paper plates for their kids' birthdays. And you know, kids' birthdays are one of the highest parties thrown on daily basis because such parties are thrown on the kids' exact birthday and they don't need to wait for weekends. So unlike ceremonies like marriages, baptisms, promotions, that dates could be chosen randomly and conveniently during the weekends because of the convenience of the dates for people to attend. With the kids' birthdays especially, there's no choosing of random dates. Most parents, if not all parents, will always respect the exact date on which their kids were born, making birthday parties to be one of the highest thrown parties out there. And just for the fact that kids' parties mostly use paper plates, imagine how much you would be making. This simply means that if marriages or other events are organized during weekends, and a weekend has a maximum of 3 days, so in a week, marriages and other events have 3 days to take place, while birthday parties have 7 days to take place. So we are talking here of a 3:7 something. So birthday parties literally occur times 2 other occasions. So imagine serving such a client base. This is also highly customized because some businesses would love to have their label on their papers. And like I said, customization literally implies additional money. Next on, we have the paper bag. Yes, paper bags are so lucrative because like the others, you are just using paper and basic stuff to produce paper bags. A lot of people use paper bags right now, so there's no need for me getting into details. You already know where and how you use paper bags, or where you find paper bags, or where you see paper bags. You could just go to Pinterest right now, type paper bags, you are going to see lots and lots of designs. And the advantage with paper bag is the fact that a lot of businesses, if not all businesses, use paper bags. Unlike the plates that could be used by businesses who have to do with food or people buying them for their events, with the paper bags, everyone uses them. The shopping businesses use them, that's those who sell clothes. The food businesses use them. Medical field uses them. Basically, every business uses the paper bags. So next on, we have the blow molding machine. This machine basically deals with plastic, right? This is the machine that creates vacuum to give whichever form your product has. You see bottles, right? Plastic bottles that we use to make our drinks. They are produced by a blow molding machine. Ice cube trays, plastic cups, basically whichever thing plastic produced that has a vacuum or a molding shape or whatever you may call it, those are things produced by blow molding machines. There's no need to get into details because almost everyone uses plastic in one form or another, starting from the plastic bottles to the plastic cups, plastic plates, ice cube trays, and you name it. A lot of people use plastic, and there's no way you could go wrong if you are producing anything that has to do with plastic. You are sure going to be buying latex, but at the same time, you wouldn't be buying a lot of latex subsequently or all the time because you could have access to plastic bottles or whichever plastic item you have around you. And you know, when we talk of plastic, that's one of the highest things that is recycled nowadays. So if you are producing anything that has to do with plastic, you are sure of getting raw material for your production. You've probably walked around and seen people picking up plastic bottles and taking them to unknown places. Some of those people get those bottles to the blow molding companies. So if you want a business that you are not going to be spending a lot to produce, think no more and go for a blow molding machine. So the two last machines we are going to be talking about are machines that have to do with sanitation. So one of them is the sanitary napkin machine. Yes, this is what the ladies use to protect themselves once they are having their monthly flow. Normally, these napkins are supposed to be made out of pure cotton, that is 100% cotton cotton. So due to the scarcity of cotton in some areas and the fact that it might be pricey because of its scarcity, some producers go for more synthetic material like the paper pulp, the non-woven fabric, rayon, which is often considered like artificial cellulose, basically a combination of these materials. And all this is thanks to the development of technology, making things much more affordable for them. So if you didn't know, most of the average sanitary pads found on our market are made of these things. Meanwhile, the best parts are supposed to be made of cotton. So if you've got the money, you could still embark on the sanitary pad production and make sure you use cotton, for it is the healthiest option for women, not only at the level of sanitary pads, but also at the level of their underwears as a whole. And last but not the least, we have the diaper production machines. Yes, I have talked about this machine on the channel, and there's no need enumerating how profitable the diaper industry is. You know, a lot of babies use diapers, and not only babies, the old or the elderly people also use diapers. And that said, I wouldn't want this video to be too long, so I am going to be linking this video here that you could go and watch and get details on the diaper production machine. That said, thanks for watching this video, and I will see you on my next one.